What's up, guys? This is Team Book Bag Club, and bringing you guys a deck profile of my Dark Worlds deck. This is like a budget Dark World deck. I don't run tour guides because I obviously can't afford them. They're like super high right now, so I just gotta wait for the reprint. Anyways, I took this deck to locals today. I went 3-2. Yeah, I played a wind-up deck, and as you guys know, that loop is just so retarded.
Yes,
and
very.
it's just so hard to like come back after the whole loop.
I mean,
and I lost to a
skill drain.
No, it was what was it?
Sam. No, Sam's skill drain, like rape your face deck is what it was.
A ninja deck. That's what I played. I played against the ninja deck.
Did you lose to Sam?
No, I didn't play Sam.
Oh, I thought you said... Oh, never mind. My bad, y'all.
So yeah, I lost against the ninja deck and a wind-up deck. The ninja deck, you just opened up so good. He had that freaking white dragon with safe zone, and it's just hard to get over. Anyways, guys, this is the deck. I run triple Grapha, obviously the boss monster of this deck. You know, when it's discarded, pop a card, special summon them, just pretty much staple in Dark Worlds. And you got the Searchers, the Snow. It's a good card. You gotta run it. And along with the triple Browse, the draw engine. This helps you draw, and it's good to normal summon this, and because it'll get under bottomless, and then you can special summon Grapha. So yeah. And then I only run 2 beige. I think 3 is just a little too much and cloggy sometimes, and this is good. When you discard it, you can special summon it, and then freaking return that for a Grapha, normal summon, get another Grapha if you had it. So yeah, 2 beige is good. Get over Thunder Kings, or crash into Thunder King, so it's good. And then I play 1 Fabled Raven, just 1. 2 is just a little overkill, and 1 just works out just perfectly with the deck. And then I play 1 Sangan to search for the Raven or the Browse. So yeah. And then my last play, Morphing Jar. Morphing Jar is just so good. And then your opponent, whenever they get it, they see it, they're just like, fuck my life. So good. Alright, that's the monsters. It's 14. And for the spells, you run the standard triple gates. Everyone should know what it does by now. It's just the main card for the Dark World.
You okay over there?
Oh. I personally like 3 drag down, because the problem with the deck is you don't really draw. Sometimes you don't really draw your discard outlets for the deck, and you just hold on to your like Graphas and stuff, and you don't have a way to discard them. So I like 3. Plus you get to look at your opponent's hand and prepare for what they're gonna do. So yeah, 3.
But they can also look at your hand. The only negative part of that.
Well, yeah, but you play smart with it, and you only have like a Dark Worlds in your hand.
Yeah, he'll have a graph in his hand. He'll activate this, and you lose a card on the field, and then it's ridiculous. And he'll summon Grapha, pack. Yeah, yeah, whatever.
And then I like to play triple Dark World dealing again with the whole. You need the discard outlets for your deck because it gets slow if you don't have it. And obviously, if you're playing against a mirror match, side them out. Which I did play against a mirror match, and God, it sucked. But yeah, sided them out and 1. So yeah, 3. And then, most broken card in this deck, Card Destruction, is just so good. And then it rapes your opponent's hand. It's awesome. Then you got your Foolish Burial to dump your Grapha, obvious. And then you got your staples, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and Heavy Storm. I don't play MST in the main deck because I usually use Grapha to pop their back row if I need it. But I do side the MSTs though. Alright, as for the spells, it was 14 as well. And for the traps, I run 1 Dark Smog. I think 1 is good in the main deck right now. You don't want to play too many traps because you just sit on the board with like so many traps, and it just sucks when you draw too many of them. So yeah, but I do side another one against like plants and all that. So yeah, Dark Smog's good. And then 1 Deck Devastation Virus. This card rapes like almost any deck Car curries.
Yeah, I found that out earlier.
Agents. It's so good, dude.
The weird thing is he pulled it about both games. Both games.
Dude,
I scooped it up.
This card does work, man. So you gotta run one, at least. And then you got your staples. Mirror Force and Torrential.
Solemn Judgment.
Oh, that's later.
Oh.
And then I play the skill drain version of the deck. It's just so good. Obviously, the only card that will hurt in your deck is Morphing Jar and Fabled Raven, but
What are the chances?
yeah, right. But it's just so good. It locks a lot of decks down where they can't go off on their stuff. So skill drain is just so good.
Cruise.
Yep, especially them.
So dumb.
And then again for the whole drawing aspect of the deck, 3 Reckless Greeds. I think in any darkworld deck you need to run 3. It'll just help speed up everything, and it's so good when you have 2 and then you activate at the same time and draw 4. Just wait 2 turns. So yeah, 3 is good. And then for the other staples, Warnings and Judgment. That's it for the traps, around 12. So it's a 40 card main deck. And I'll show the extra deck. I run 1 Chimera Tech because I side in Cyber Dragons when I play against car curries and all that madness. Even Zen Mains.
Yeah.
And then for the Exceeds, I run 1 Giga Brilliant.
Man, why is everybody got Giga Brilliant?
This card is so good, dude. It'll raise your guys' monster's attack, and it's permanent, so why not run it? It's just pretty good. And then 1 number 17 for obvious reasons. And then you got your Utopia and Roach. These are the only Exceeds I run. I would run a Leviair, but honestly, you really don't use it as much. But yeah, those for the Exceeds. For the Synchros, you got your 1 Catastor, 1 Brio, Guy Knight, Ancient Fairy Dragon against Mirror Match or Grave Keepers or anything that sets spells or field spells. And you got your Black Rose, blow shit up. You got your Ancient Sacred Wyvern, just so good. Attack with a Grapha, and then the remaining life points as it gains its attack, and it's just so good. Help get for game easily.
I'm lost.
And then you got your Stardust, obvious. Scrap Dragon, so good. And then I put a Colossal in because
It's an ulti.
Oh yeah, that too. And plus, obviously the new YCS winner was a Sam deck, and you know everyone's gonna be net decking, and I'm playing them, so
Yeah.
why not just bust this badass out and rape? And then last, Trishula.
Yeah.
So that's the deck, guys. If you have any suggestions or critiques, I guess, if you want to say, just leave a comment, or we can get back to you. And but yeah, thank you guys. Subscribe, like, and all that good stuff. And yeah, later, guys.
Oh wait. One more thing before we go. You know, like you said about the net decking thing. You know. I mean, every time like a deck that tops, you know, people say like, "Oh man, this deck's so good, I'm gonna play it." You know, everybody's gonna side against that deck. I mean, you know, just have some freaking
Originality.
yeah, have some originality and just like make your own deck. You know, I mean, just don't copy what everybody else does. But I mean, yeah, that's my point of view on things. But yeah, peace out, guys.